So I can't help but feel that somebody at Project Moon really hates me. And I think I speak from the more casual player base when I say, And here's why I say that. Rian sang, Yi sang, Rian ID, we knew this was coming for a while. People were, excited for it, I was as well. And then, I peeked Twitter, and I saw 3 separate tags. So now I have to read. And I figured, rather than me just reading it and pretend I know what I'm talking about, I'm going to read this for the first time, right now, with you. We're going to share this together. We're going to try and, comprehend this, because let's be honest, I don't like reading. Now, I had my own issues with reading before, and Canto 9 as a whole. And one of the big ones was, reading has a lot of passives and a lot of text that I think could be shortened down, where if you read someone like Lei Hong or a Canto 8 boss, there's a considerable difference in reading. Now you could say, oh, reading issue, blah blah blah. Let's be honest. Outside of the really hardcore, die-hard fans, people are going to look at this and go, I'm just going to fuck around and find out which. Fair play. I'm not trying to call anyone out. People play games differently, sure. Just know that if you want to play this unit, you're going to have to look at him and go, wow, it's a lot of text. So, with that said, we've rambled long enough. Let's get straight to the reading, shall we? So, we have the Prescript. Now, I want to say as well, I want to like the Prescript. I like the idea of the Prescript. Where, okay, here's an enemy target, focus them, gain buffs, don't focus on them. You still do damage, but you gain karmic consequence and it punishes you further down the line. Nice to know we're going to get the same one here. Great for focused encounters. In unfocused, or chain battles, not so much. Okay, so, what have we got? Prescript device, device 2. Can unlock 1 maximum stackable grace. So Prescript with this Prescript be limited to X. What is X? Hopefully it tells me further down, and it goes up to 4. Is this the first time we've seen it go up to 4? It might be. Procuration Hermes. At start, at X stack, a powerful skill becomes available, which is probably going to be the big Furioso, which we've not read yet. Machine Fate, gain X speed, min-max. Gain more poise potency and count from base skills. Okay, so this could be. And look at here, gain burn bleed. I would like it if he is a burn bleed ID. I don't want him to be sinking, because I'm going to be honest, if he's sinking, I'm still using some lament. The butterfly. I think that's still the best sinking ID Yi-Sang has. Outside of Deluge, but I don't have Deluge, so get fucked. Right, if his unit's SP is higher than the target, deal X more damage for every X SP difference. Okay, yeah, no, he's going to be a sinking unit, isn't he? Gain offense level, lose defense level, take less damage when opposed attacks. Okay, that's cool. That is cool, losing defense level, will take less damage. Okay, I like that. My hope for him is he is a good solo ID, but I guess we're going to find out. Sizzling Wound, gain offense level, lose defense level. Okay. Got it twice. Yeah, he's going to be a very offensive unit. And he takes less. Do more damage with base attack skills, unbreakables. Okay, how many? Because one thing that annoyed me with Rian is the coins say, yeah, they gain unbreakable after, unlock stage 1 or 2, I want to say. And then it was just, they might as well not even be unbreakable. It's so easy to get unlocked stage 1 to get the unbreakables. Just put them all down as unbreakables. Indulgence and Prescripts. Min-max speed X. Apply the following effects to Furioso Replica. Oh, so he does have that. Wait, so if he has Replica, is he gonna... Oh, shit, what if he's got Crescendo? Hold up. Or what if it becomes Crescendo? Okay, design for acknowledgement say to deal more damage. Yep. Okay, so basically attack the marked unit, do more damage. That's fine. Let's look at gain more poise potency. And hit inflict sinking count. Okay, so you inflict sinking count. But I think Butterfly just does it better. Granted, I don't know what Butterfly does. And then... Oh, crap. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my big issue, right? And you can call me stupid, call me crazy. Why do we need to remake... Why do we need 9 of these? Just... I think that was fine. Well, you know, sinking, defense level down, slash agility, pierce, blunt. And is it going to be random? That's the big thing. If you can dictate which one these are going to be, great. If not, shit. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go on to page 2, which is the passives. So, turn stack in Prescript, based on unlock stage of self, cool. Inflict random and focused apart, apply mark of the blah blah blah, unlock stage X+. The effect prioritizes skill 3, prioritize empowered skill. Okay. So if you use Furioso, you apply the mark. That's what I think. Turn it. Prescript was executed this turn at below unlock stage X. Your last speed gain grace to the Prescript. Execute Prescript, the main target is blah blah blah. Turn end, stage, heal SP, cool. Hit one grace to the Prescript. When execute Prescript, if Proclamation Hermes and reach X stacks. Okay, now what was Proclamation Hermes again? I believe that was... A turn start, X stack, a powerful skill becomes available. So you gain the Prescript to unlock Furioso. That's what I'm reading anyway. I could be very wrong. And if I'm wrong, please let me know. I made the joke earlier in the Discord, which you should join by way, links in description, after subscribing of course. I made the joke of going, I'm gonna talk about something like the hardest challenge in Limbus Company, followed by 25 minutes of misinfo. So hopefully that's not accurate. The game can't be consequence. See, I like this. It punishes you for doing something, but in the focused encounters, or unfocused encounters, you can't help but do that. It's just... Okay. The unit attempting to execute Prescript in combat start, but cannot remember during the combat phase, not going to consequence. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? So if you can't hit the enemy, you don't gain karmic consequence. So... Wait, so you're telling... Wait, what? So does that mean he doesn't gain the downside of the Prescripts if he fails to deal damage? Or couldn't target the enemy during the combat phase? Because if that's the case, why give him the karmic consequence in the first place? That makes no sense. The Index Nursefather. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain Wound Casing Mask. I almost said Wound Cleansing then, like that's a thing that happens. If his unit was staggered for the first time in the encounter while in his event, recover from stagger, convert Wound Masking to Sizzling Wound. Apply Desire for Acknowledgement Sated. Which makes... Oh shit, that's why it's her thing there. The head pat on Sora, okay. Deal more damage. Okay, so they're pairing up together, and Mao Faust... Oh, not Mao Faust, sorry. More on her in a moment. And it just leaves Index Faust kind of to the wayside, like who cares? Interesting. Just this. So they have an inbuilt stagger then. Well, not inbuilt stagger, sorry. Inbuilt recovery stagger. Like a lace salt or thumb salt if you prefer. So if he staggers the first time before he uses all of his Tiger Mark rounds, he converts him to Savage Tiger Slayers. Interesting. Okay, that could be pretty powerful. I just need to remind myself, what does Sizzling Wound do again? Gain offense level. Oh, gain Burn Bleed. I'm really hopeful he does something with this now. I really am hopeful. Okay, Oracle Device Caduceus. Random weapon is assigned to every coin for base attack skills. Okay, and here we go. Here's my big fucking rant now. So for all this, the way I'm reading this, for every single coin, so say if he's got 3 coins on a skill 2, you get 3 random effects. You get Hacking Ribs, Rending Body, and Lacerating through space itself. And you're probably thinking, well, what do those do? So you have to go and check his passives again. Okay, this deals blunt damage on hit without cracking, gain poise. You deal slash damage, deals more damage on hit cracking, guaranteed crit. And then slash more damage, slash agility, that kind of stuff. But it's random every single time, and you can't dictate it, which... This is what I'm talking about. It feels like they just put it on there because for trying to make him like the boss. It's like a classic Moon Knight pattern of random bullshit. Go. Gain proclamation homers when using skills with mark the prescript. And that's a little flashing symbol thing on the dashboard. I'm probably going to flash it up here. Convert wound casing mask to sizzling at the end of the turn this unit used Furious Replica. Okay, so the first time you do this, or when you're staggered, you replace wound casing mask to sizzling wound. Okay. Okay, wait. So if this unit has sizzling wound and has Furious Replica on the dashboard, gain indulgence prescripts. Ah! Okay, I see now. This is a passive for one skill, which I've teased it long enough. We're going to get there in a second. Let me just finish. Deal more damage with skills map. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, with wide prescript, deal more damage based on skills instead. On hit, gain unbreakable. On hit with base attack skills, unbreakable coins, gain proclamation Hermes. Don't get me started on breakables, okay? Sure that. Reach X at the end of his turn. If he doesn't have a skill free on the dashboard at the start of the turn, convert a base skill to skill free, positive skill, but less most of them. This makes me worried that Furioso Replica is not a skill 3, but a skill 4. Is that a thing? Grace of God, deal more damage with slash blunt attacks for use for the first time when any ally each turn. Oh, support passives. That is deal more damage. Okay, sure, and then... Yeah, I don't think this is going to come up because some Lament Sang is just infinitely better. And now the big one, but it's going to have me going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, 1, 2, 3, evade, and Furious Replica. Okay, nice. So, X can't be consequence. Oh, enwrap 300. So I've been speaking a lot, hold up. Enwrap 330 times in long swaths of frozen blood. Chance to produce a blunt weapon. Oh! Okay, hold on, that's cool then. So, skill 1 is blunt, skill 2 is pierce, and skill 3 is slash, the way I'm looking at this. I skipped ahead, by the way, spoilers. If the skill is marked with macro, gain clash power and deal more damage. Nice, I'm going to assume they're all saying that. They go power for every X poise on self, plus sinking on target. Okay, we're dealing sinking there. On use, convert coins equal to unlock stage X into unbreakables, beginning with the final coin. Okay, so the last coin, which would be this is unbreakable, and then maybe this one. I'll hit game poise. Do we know how much poise? I don't think it's going to say, actually. Which, this is fine. I would like if it, delved into more detail of like, hey, gain like 2 poise count. It's fine. Yeah, chance to produce this, deal plus Z% damage. Skill matter prescript, yep, gain final power. Oh, wait, what? So this gains clash power and deals more damage. This gains final power. So it's a poise sinking. Interesting. On use, convert, unlocks his breakables, yep. On use, gain poise. Needs to see how much poise he generates. On hit, inflict sinking, gain poise count. On hit without cracking, inflict sinking count. Nice. Okay. I'm just really nervous about this one. Which... So the X Procuration Hermes change this skill to Furious Replica. Prioritise a skill on the leftmost slot's bottom row on the dashboard. Less than X Procuration Hermes uses skill 3. Okay. Slash weapon, deal damage. Oh, this just deals more damage if it's marked the prescript. Gain coin power for every X on self, plus sinking on a target. Just like the others, and that's fine. Gain additional poise equal to unlock stage. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's quite nice. Hit 1, gain poise, inflict sinking, deal more damage for every X unlock stage, gain poise, count on crit, on hit without cracking, inflict sinking count. Okay, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Also, could we just take a moment to appreciate how fucking swagged up my guy is? Holy fuck. Now the big one. Soon. Unlock X stage, gain coin power. Combat start, gain poise count. I like to see that combat start. Oh, no, sorry, I prefer on use. Sorry, I keep getting combat start and on use mixed up so much. On evade, gain poise. Turn end below X stage X. Unlock stage X. And if it's following effects, gain unlock stage Y. Less than X raise stack to Y, gain X cost of stab every turn for every Y, blah blah blah. Let's count them up, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skill 3, 2. Okay, skill 4 would be way cooler, but what can you do? Only one copy of this skill can exist on the dashboard. All that reading and you can't spam this in the mirror dungeon. That is a shame. That is a shame. Okay. If this skill's met with Magic Prescript, deal more damage. This coin's skill power does not change. Instead, for every X... Wait, what? This skill's coin power does not change. Instead, for every X net coin power increase, gain final power and deal more damage. Okay. Interesting. This skill is not affected by Paralyze. Gain final power for every X. Poison self and sinking combat stack. But all coins of this skill to break. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. First of all, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. But like, yeah, I'm smarter than I appear to be. I still don't know the difference. I really don't between coin power and like final power. I'm like, okay, what's the difference between final power and coin power? Please, somebody tell me. Be like, oh, we've told you this. Read blah blah blah. Look, it's a lot of fucking reading. Okay, there's like 3 pages, and yes, I'm a little bit heated now because I know for a fact I'm gonna have to go back and move. Okay, which was Proclamation Hermes? It's this one. Okay, cool. Unlock stage X. I'm going to go in here to find out what the unlock stages do for marking the prescripts, and then you got all this as well, which sometimes proc on any of these are all random, except for this one, it's all of them. There's a fucking lot to go, and they've just gone, okay, combat stack, convert all coins of this skill to unbreakable coins. Just make them unbreakable in the first place. Hello? Like, come on. Inflict sinking all game poise with every hit of this skill. Inflict sinking all game poise. So it's like a coin flip between the two? Do you decide which one to get? Does not gain Proclamation Hermes for his turn. Speaking of Proclamation Hermes, it's going to so far. It does again, even though we just looked at it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy right now. At turn at X stack, a powerful skill becomes available. I'm assuming the powerful skill is Furioso, but if we're using Furioso in the first place, how are we gaining a powerful skill again? Unless it means skill 3. Which, looking at it, it probably is. Can be gained up to unlock stage plus X stack per turn. Unlock stage X. Okay. Let's just finish on reading this. On use, gain clash power. Okay, nice. So you gain final power up, which I'm pretty sure is you just deal more damage at the end. Or when all the multipliers are decided, you rolled all the coins, and then you get to the combat step. Well, I say combat step, the end of the combat step, actually, sorry, the damage phase. There we go. I was trying to put it in the Yu-Gi-Oh terms, like you've got the draw phase, standby phase, main phase, which is where you calculate all this first, and then the damage phase, or the battle phase, is where final power happens. And clash power is like the main phase. So, clash power, nice. Gain poise and poise count. Okay, after attack. Inflict burn, bind, and fragile next turn to all targets as unit hit. Weapon assigned to this coin is Fixer's Scythe. Deal more damage on hit, inflicts a go. Which one's Scythe? Okay, well, that's reading through Scythe. Slash damage. Cracking hit. Okay, so the last coin is guaranteed to crit. The more I'm reading this, the more I'm thinking it's not complicated. It just looks complicated. And it's the same thing with all these games. You go into them, you go, oh god, that's a lot of text. But it's not really that much. The problem is, there's a lot to remember constantly. And if you're a casual player or like you're like me, you know what some stuff does. And other times you're like, I don't know, I can't be bothered learning this because, and I say it again, 3 pages. 3-page ID. What the fuck? I know that I'm going to be going back and forth, and nobody wants to do that every single time you're in a fight. They're going, okay, let me just click the ID, let me just get this up again, I need to make sure what it does. It's a lot to do, it's a lot to memorize, and if you can do that, fair play. I will say one thing in his defense. It does not seem that fuck busted. And I'm thankful for that, because this would have been a problem. Having only one, and, Yeah, he doesn't seem too crazy on the side of status effects. I'm worried they're going to do another Mao Faust Heishu kind of thing. We've seen it with Sauron. Her sinking application isn't that good, but my god, her damage capabilities are insane. Same with Mao Faust. Not quite as good, obviously. Mao Faust is just insane. But no, I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully this has been educational. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I don't fucking know this unit. He's gonna be fun, I'll say the least. And that's another thing as well. I think he's gonna be a unit who looks difficult, can be difficult maybe, but very forgiving as well. And I think that's going to be, going forward, a make or break factor for a lot of units. Are they easy to use? Look at Sauron. Okay, you could work your way up to unlock stage 1 to then go into the ego state. Or you could just press defend one time and boom, you've unlocked it and now she's a raw dog DPS. Insane damage potential. It's just how it is. At least Mao Faust, you kind of have to work for it. Sure, it's not a lot of hoops to go through for it. It's like, what? 2 defense skills and you're already there, but at least it's something more than defense once, okay, win. That being said, looking forward to him. I will be trying him out. Does not look better than some Lament. And I say that for 2 reasons. One, way more sinking, more usable in a team. I think he's just going to be either a good solo unit or a general ID you want to use. But so some Lament also really good. And 2, I'm not spending money for him. But with some Lament Yisang, maybe you spent money to get him, because well purchased, big spending event, blah blah blah, funny anime. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, this has been a quite long video, 24 minutes. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and look forward to seeing him on the release date. Hopefully you're there too. Like, comment, subscribe, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, I want to give a huge shout out to Anno for this, which honestly, this 24 plus minute video could have been condensed to me just reading this. So they've threw together a somewhat more condensed version. And I've got to tell you, hit the bat tag with a mag skill. Let's use Furioso, Procuration gain turn per capped, rises with unlock, becomes faster, benefit more from sinking game mode poise, glass cannon unopposed is preferred over clash lose. Glass cannon, that sounds really cool. Same as the mask but lightly stronger, do more breakable and get self-burn bleed. Become faster, Furioso now counter neutral and does more poise sinking, only 1 turn. Done deals more damage when following prescripts. Holy shit, and this is just, honestly, just don't even bother with this. The only way you need to learn is lacerating through space itself, because that's going to be the last coin guaranteed on Furioso Replica. And we've got the same here, just gain prescripts and mags, blah blah blah. This is basically the same with all the index units. When game mass states stagger protection until it's removed, buff index Don while both are on the field, that's going to be like index Don needed more buffs. Come on. So to get trapped, just follow the prescripts and don't abuse evade too much. See, once again, that's also really good. Just there you go. Duration lose the mass status against his wound, blah blah blah. But here's the big one. This is what I really needed. Deal blunt damage, limit sinking, gain a lot of poise. Deal a ton of damage but no coin power boost, just final power instead. Relevant gain poise or sinking. I don't like this. I wish it was like one or the other. Then again, it's like, okay, they're just poise, sinking, or something like that. This operation can cover some with passives. But it's once again, what the fuck? It's Procuration. Let's use Furioso. Procuration gain turn. Oh, shit. Okay, no, that's the, okay, so Procuration is Furioso's unique charge gauge. Okay. See, now I've said that, it makes so much more sense. It's so much easier. And once again, a huge fucking shout out. This is fucking insane. Please, Anno, thank you so fucking much. Huge shout out. And, yeah. I guess I'll catch you when he's released. And we'll go and, listen to Hermes, I guess. I want to make a Hermes joke about, oh, the prescript said subscribe, but, like, I'm too tired from reading. Holy shit.